shit.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beer Shark.
Hello. I love you, Jack.
I am the Evening Beast.
Ah, you are the Evening Beast.
We discussed it last week.
Yep.
Leon Matthews, last week's reigning champion of the Evening Beast title.
Yes.
We're back once again this week. Have you done anything beastly this week?
Oh, man. I've done so many beastly things. I got an email from Woolworths rewards card people saying that if I spent over $100 at BWS, I would get 10 plus Woolworths points for every dollar spent. Basically, I've just gone, yeah, whatever, and just gone straight to the BWS, spent $100 on booze, forgot to scan the Woolworths card, but did end up with 3 bottles of liquor.
Nice.
Yeah.
3 for 100 isn't bad.
Oh, no, it was like 130. I got a, what did I get? I got a wild turkey, I got a Gordon's gin, and I got an Absolute vodka.
Okay. Oh, the 3 horsemen of the apocalypse.
3 ladies.
Well, you know what they say? Once society collapses, the only currency left globally will be Woolworths points.
Yeah.
So now you're good.
Yeah. Well, I got to buy a lot more to catch up because I actually forgot to scan the card, which was the whole point why I spent so much. I just got it into my head. Yeah, $100 worth of alcohol. That's what I want at my house. $100 worth. 100. And then I drank. All of the wild turkey's gone. Quite a lot of the vodka's gone. There's like a little drizzle of vodka there. Andy Davis came up with his wife. They left very early. You're fucked.
I'm noticing a pattern with the Davis.
Davis isn't the man he used to be. He rolls out early. But I compliment him on that because Anna's just such a sweetheart. She's so lovely. And, she's kind of keeping Davis in line. Davis could easily be an evening beast. I've seen him do beastly things. He's a beastly beast, but now with the marriage, he's chill. And I like that. I like that side of him. Because I start looking into his beady little eyes.
Yeah.
He's still a little bastard.
He's got the thoughts.
He's fucking bad, man. He looks at people and things, and I can see the hate welling up in his gills. He's no good. He's rubbish.
But did he enjoy any of the $100 of selections?
Well, you know what? It gets worse. They brought their own wine.
Oh, wine, folks.
Yeah,
Welcome
red
to
wine.
Napa Valley New Farm,
And it wasn't
everybody.
even yeah, exactly. And it wasn't even I don't drink wine, but it wasn't, I like to see people drinking shit wine. I don't like people. This was room temperature wine that stayed at room temperature, not even chilled.
You can't refrigerate the good shit.
Yeah, and that annoys me.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink anything I can't refrigerate. That doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. Nothing at room temperature has ever been any good.
That's
Think
why
about
soup's
it.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
No soup.
No soup for you. And even beans. I mean, I'll eat beans straight from the can, to be fair. The can as in the can the beans are in.
Not out of the
No,
bathroom.
not out of the toilet.
Yeah.
Not out of the toilet, but for the most part, anything room temperature is not good. It's either been refrigerated or you're going to heat it up.
Eating beans out of the can sounds like something, like in a toilet perspective.
Yeah.
It sounds like something like a racist Southern guy would say when he's complaining about the state of America. Like he's like, I lost my job down at the tire factory.
Yeah.
I've been eating beans out of the can.
It's all I mean, don't eat beans out of the can.
And you know how often my wife needs to piss. And I can't flush it because then I'll lose the beans.
This is the fault of the black man.
Because of the Democrats.
Goddamn Democrats.
He just comes into like the town hall meeting full of beans and shit.
Well, this is something worth discussing in actual fact, because the whole thing's kicking off, and a police station's been burned to the ground.
Power.
And this is great because I don't like cops. I
yeah.
to see. I don't appreciate the constabulary.
It's interesting to see how flammable they are. Never knew that they went up like that.
Have you ever seen a pig in a fire?
Well, I had a burger earlier.
Oh, they're squealing. I think all the little piggies got out. I don't think anyone was hurt, which is kind of a shame.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't like them. I don't like cops, and
No.
I'm glad they burned the station down. However, I am anti-rioting, Jack. I'm anti-rioting, right? Because I am aware of what happens in riots. A lot of innocent people lose their livelihoods. Their shit gets broken. People can get badly hurt. The mum and pop shops. Yeah. So I'm anti-rioting, pro-demonstration, pro-rally, pro-protest, but anti-riot because I think a lot of the people in the riot are just cunts. They don't give a fuck. They're not there to protest any individual thing. They're opportunists, you know. So other than the fire, other than the police station being burned to the ground, I'm anti-riot. However, if we had to have a little riot to get that police station work done, well, so be it.
Gotta crack a couple eggs to make an omelette.
Couple of mum and pups, you know. You know what? If mum and pup complain like, my shops was destroyed. You're lucky you don't have corona, bitch.
That's
You're lucky
true.
you don't have the fucking corona.
You should be grateful you have your health.
That's goddamn right. And you're going to make another shop and we're going to burn that too, just because you mentioned it.
Apologize for the tangerines, Mr. Vindesh. However, you're healthy, you're safe.
You're nicer than me, Jack. I'd be like, just eat my dick. A man is dead, so we burned your shit and we stole all your TVs, so fuck you, Mr. White.
Mr. White.
Yeah. Fuck you, Whitey. Yeah, we burned your shit, you know?
It's like the tax system where if you're white, you have to have your shit stolen now.
It's only fair.
You've got to pay reparations. You know,
Is that right?
What have I got here? I don't know, a fish tank. They can take that.
It's got a snake in it. Oh, he's active.
Oh, yeah, bandits running around.
Oh,
He's
Jack's got a snake in here. Jack's got a snake in here.
He's peeking through the window.
Does he want out?
I think it's been a while since he's been out. I might let him have a little roam in a minute.
Yeah, he's all right. Does he like... Oh, Jesus.
He's trying to get out.
I think he's trying to get it. Does he like music?
I haven't actually. Yeah, he always kind of.
Snakes?
He
Can snakes
jiggles.
hear things?
I think so. I think they feel them.
And the cobra's like,
The snake
"Wah,
charms.
wah, wah, wah," and then that's the noise the cobra makes, and then it will fucking bite your shit. Remember, like the Egyptian dude or whatever, and he's got a snake in the basket,
Yeah.
and then
the
snake charmer. The snake comes out. He's kissing the cobra, and then the cobra like bites his face, and he just fucking dies.
That's what happens whenever I invite women to my shows at the Bright Side. I just play my little instrument and they do something. And
Oh no,
As soon as I
that's
go
not what
in,
happens.
then
That's not what happens when you do your shows at the
what
Bright
about-
Side. No, it's a different movement. I know what you mean. It's really similar. They come up like that, but then it's less of a this and it's more of a.
oh,
More
okay.
of a.
Yeah.
What's your name? Joel.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that me? Am I?
No, you're getting the snorkel.
Oh, okay. All right.
You will receive the snorkel.
I found a girl on Tinder once that had My Chem as her like anthem thing.
Okay.
And I was playing a covers night that night for money, which is the only reason you should do it.
Yes.
But we were doing a My Chem cover,
Okay.
but I decided to make it seem just like I just came up with the idea when I saw her. I messaged her. I'm like, hey, I'll put you on the door. You
Yep.
can come down to the Bright Side.
Yep.
If I see you there, I'm going to play a My Chem cover.
Okay,
And
that's
then
nice.
right before we played it, I just looked at her and I went, and then we ripped it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's the sexy stuff. She
Yeah.
was very favourable upon you for that.
She was Southern. She was from Kentucky.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was strange. It felt...
From Kentucky. Did she suck your nuggets? I'm sorry.
Yeah, something like that. She's back there now. She's...
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. She left immediately after we had sex. It's interesting. She just hopped right on the plane.
There you go. Unbelievable. Well, you know, sometimes that's the best thing.
Maybe they should hire me to deport more people.
Have sex with Jack, you'll leave immediately.
Yeah, there's nothing left here for you to do.
And not just the suburb. You're going to get on a plane and fuck off permanent.
You're out.
You're out. It's in and out, really.
Yeah, back to Cali, in and out.
Yeah. So, speaking of the snorkel, I got a theory about the snorkel. You've heard this theory before, but I'd say to the good beer shark people, this theory I've got about the snorkel, which is obviously sucking the dick, and that is that dick sucking, or snorkeling as I call it, is what makes the world go around. I believe that all of the cars, the roads, the bridges, the innovations in science, all that men do, all that men have created, all of these innovations, all of these inventions, and all of this labor, none of it would have been possible without the snorkel, or as I like to call it, the great motivator. You know, without the snorkel, none of this would have been possible.
Right. Yeah. The women behind the inventors were really the driving force
They're the
of it
true
all.
heroes. They're the true heroes of modern infrastructure. And this can be seen, and I may have mentioned it before, not all inventors got the snorkel, and some of them got upset about it. And I think this is, and I have mentioned it before, I'm sure maybe I even said it on this, but this is why I believe Albert Einstein invented the atom bomb. He wasn't getting snorkeled.
Right.
He's like, I invent all this shit and no dick sucking. Well, wait till you see my next invention.
I think it was Benjamin Franklin that had the quote, "Behind every great man is a damaged set of tonsils."
Ah, yes, the great Benny Frankie. Yeah.
He fucked. He got that bald ponytail shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He was a very proud member of the what's it called, the right angle and the compass. What are they? The stone cutters. He was right.
Oh, he was a masonry guy.
Yeah, he was a mason. Yeah. Benjamin Franklin was a mason. Yeah.
Didn't he do slaves?
Yeah, got a few slaves on there. Yeah. What did he do slaves?
He
did slaves.
Those are the ones that are motivating.
You got to have someone to do your bidding, but I think even the slaves got the snorkel, mainly from the white slavers' wives who were angry at the husband and would snorkel a slave just as a secret little fuck you to Mr. Fancy Pants. Yeah, well, I've snorkeled off a few slaves today.
Yeah.
And I like that idea, and I think it's very, very amusing to me when the slaves were released, how many of them, as they're walking down the front gate, are like, and I'll tell you something else, Whitey. That wife here of yours, she's been snorkeling me off for years, Whitey. You know?
Yeah, there's nothing better than sex you shouldn't be having.
Best sex. You tell someone not to have sex with a certain person,
right,
you're pretty much giving them the keys.
That's right. Yeah, you're like, hey, I've got a goal for you.
Don't you go fucking that Jack Marshall. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. He's no good.
He'll get you.
He's no good. He's no good. I don't care if you're from Kentucky. You'll stay back from his nuggets.
Is he playing I'm Not Okay at a second grade bar?
That'll get you fucking going. What's your vibe on animal dicks?
Best animal dick is the horse.
Of course.
I mean, that's top priority in terms of
top tier cock.
If a animal cock is if it has enough infamy that it becomes well known as successful with humans as well. Like, there's so many people. I'm sure I've met people that have fucked horses.
Definitely, that's the benchmark for the wing wang. Even like if a guy's got a big old doodle, you say he's a horse cock.
Right. Yeah,
you know?
No one's saying that about like whales.
No,
no one really knows about them.
You know what? A whale dick doesn't look as much like a human dick as a horse dick either. A whale dick is, plus like you're sort of submerged. You drown before you got even to the deep dicking stage.
You know how Chevrolet sometimes puts the same parts from a cruise onto a Corvette?
Yeah.
They'll reuse parts.
Yeah.
That's what God did with the horse. They're like, well, we couldn't think of a new dick. We'll get the human one.
We'll just
put it
make
under
it bigger.
Yeah.
I think horsey girls, there's like girls that just love horses, horsey girls.
They've always got braids all the time.
Always got a braid, always riding on horses. And I don't, look, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there is a little thing there. I don't know exactly what it is, and I'm generalizing. I'm not saying all horsey girls are like this, but I think there's something about having like a stallion, look at it, look at the size of its dick, and I'm the boss of it. And there's a mental thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is my horse. It does what I say. I'm the boss of it. And look at its great big cock.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, this is technically her cock.
Absolutely. She's got a bigger dick than any of the men she knows.
That's right.
So this is one way that you can satisfy that penis envy. It's like, I'm the boss of this dick. And yes, and me and Mr. Horsey are going to ride the mountain trails. And no, I wouldn't. No, I think this morning I'm going to go on my own. What's in the backpack, Lucy? Nothing. It's just all lube. She's going up.
It's lube and 2 granola bars.
2 granolas. You got to keep your energy up. In the backpack is 2 granola bars, a tub of lube, and some knee pads. And
it's the gravel trails.
Yeah, absolutely. She's going to go up there, and she is coming back with a bit of a twist in her spine. She's come back. She's like, I think I've got a scoliosis.
That's what the song "Twist and Shout" is about.
The Chinese believe.
Go on.
Pardon me. I'm sorry for saying this already, but the Chinese believe that if you want to get the good attributes of the animal, you have to consume its dick, and then you will have it. So the Chinese, and I mean all Chinese, eat animal dicks to enhance whatever it is. You want to jump higher?
They're eating them.
Kangaroo dick.
They're consuming them. They're not snorkeling them.
No. They don't. That's disgusting.
Do Chinese people get the snorkel?
One definitely does. That's going back though. They might not anymore.
Yeah, they might have reformed.
It might have changed. Anyway, I don't think it's a cultural thing.
It's part one of the citizenship test. Chinese
So you want to be an Australian? You would, if eating the dick gives you the attributes of the animal, you wouldn't want to eat like an Australian guy's dick, because then you would just start swearing,
start building walls,
just being an evening beast.
Yeah.
So no, the Chinese will eat like if they wanted to jump higher, there would something to do with a kangaroo that would almost certainly be the dick. If you want a bigger wing wang, then they have to have the dick of an elephant or the dick of a horse. But sometimes I believe it's in the horn of a rhino or the horn of an elephant. Well,
it's like an erection potion.
Exactly, and the essence of tiger dick will give you an erection power, superpower.
Right.
So there's a massive market through Asia of tiger dick. All these Chinese businessmen having tiger dick soup to help them be more virile. Right? So I've written a racist joke about it.
Tiger dick soup sounds like the name of a Japanese businessman as well.
Yeah. Meet tiger dick soup. and he's sort of like, hey, which is Japanese.
And
I'm
also
getting Asians mixed up.
That's the gagging noise.
Hello. Welcome. I wrote this terrible joke about a Chinese guy who orders an elephant tusk off the internet. He's going to grind down the ivory of the elephant tusk, put that in soup, and drink that, and it's going to give him a bigger cock.
Yeah.
And he's gone into like a syndicate with his friends from work, because it's quite an expensive thing to buy. And they're like, okay, we're going to buy this elephant tusk. We're all going to get big dicks, woo! And he orders the thing off the internet. It arrives that morning as he's on his way to work. And the wife's like, hey, what's in this package? And he's like, that's my elephant tusk.
Medicine.
Yeah, that's Daddy's secret medicine, baby. Don't open that package. And then he gets to work. He's like, boys, it arrived, the elephant tusk. I'm going to grind it up tonight. We're going to have big dicks by the weekend. Great news. And they're all like, woohoo. And they all high five each other with their tiny dicks. And then he
with
goes,
their dicks?
Yeah, the dick high five.
Okay.
High three. Anyway, he goes home, very excited, all the way home on the bus, very, very excited, or the tuk-tuk. He gets home, jumps off the tuk-tuk, goes inside. Fuck yeah, I'm going to grind this thing. Where's Ping Ping? Where's my wife? And then he hears this, and he goes into the room, and she's just stuffing herself. She's just stuffing herself with this elephant tusk, and he's just obviously very distraught.
Yeah.
But it's so big that he is able to cut off quite a lot of it, make the soup, enlarge their dicks, and she kept the larger portion of the horn as well.
So it's a happy story for all.
She got the best of both worlds. Their dicks didn't grow. The elephant was dead, and she kept the horn. So yeah, you could say...
So the wife wins.
The wife always wins.
The house always wins, fellas. That's
the lesson. Yeah, that's in this parable. The lesson is the wifey always wins.
Yeah. Happy life, happy wife.
And that's why they say the wife always gets the elephant horn.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I have heard that.
Yeah, it's kicking around the RSLs. The wifey always wins the elephant horn. And they press the thing and lose all their money.
The Keno is broken again.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
I've done Beastly this week.
Beastly? You've done beast work.
Yeah, I put in the beast work on Friday, right after work. I got a text from a female friend of mine.
Okay.
She said, hey, I've got a little thing happening. It's my 21st.
Oh, that's not a little thing. That's a big thing.
Yeah, but it's got to be a little. It's Corona. You can only have 5 people.
Okay, sure.
So she had. You're allowed to have 5 guests. So it's her and there are 4 other women. there.
Okay.
So it's a girls' night.
Okay. And you're invited to this.
They invited me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I show up.
The cock amongst the pigeons.
I go straight from work to hers.
Yeah.
I go straight from work to the bottle-o, stock up, get to hers. So there's 4 women. They're talking about Capricorns or something. And then...
Now, real quick, just to jump in, you've come straight from work.
That's right.
Now, you have a manual job.
I'm in a high-vis shirt. I'm in footy shorts. And...
Have you given yourself a spray? Is there a deodorant in the car?
I forgot to. There is a deodorant in the car, but I have not.
This paints a picture. So you're turning up there, smelling like shit in your high-vis with a few dinosaur eggs.
Got the steel caps. I have the essence of Scotty Cam with me.
Yes.
I show up. I'm holding 3 VB tallies.
That's the dinosaur eggs.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that they were called that. I thought that was a term for stinking.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you've got some dinosaur eggs, have you?
Oh, fuck, I did. Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, that reminds me of another phrase that I came up with yesterday. I had to shit at work, and I went, oh, nature's calling, and I'm not letting this one go to voicemail. So
You have to pick this one up.
So I show up.
Yeah.
Got my VBs, smashed them all down.
Drank 3 VB tallies.
VBs.
What was the timeline for getting all those down?
Those are 2.9 standard drinks per.
Yeah.
So they'll do your job.
How long
timeline,
did it take you to suck those back?
About an hour.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. So I wasn't like sculling, but like
Almost.
it'll get you there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard earned first. And then that was good. I was feeling pretty good. And then the ladies, they love tequila. It's a very...
Oh, not
I think
tequila on
tequila's
top of VB tallies,
No,
mate.
that's correct. It's a very carb-heavy beverage.
Ooh.
So I do 1 tequila shot. They didn't have a shot glass, so it was more like half a pint because they just poured it into a normal glass. I think they overshot it.
And, yeah.
It was a lot. I did that. I was like, hey, awful. However, we will carry on. And then I've thrown up all over myself. And,
There you go.
Everyone else. I go to the shower. I get all the disasters off.
Okay.
I take my footy shorts off. They're in the other room because I threw up on them. So I'm just wearing high-vis undies. I come out of the shower.
5 girls there.
I'm still buzzed. I'm like, all right, well, it's sex time now.
Oh, you are an evening beast.
Yeah, I just go in. I'm like, hey, here it is. Let's go.
It's my wing wang.
Yep.
So what was the response from the ladies when you've walked out there and said, I'm fresh out the shower, it's time for sex?
No one could put their hand up quick enough, so I just had to pick one myself.
Did you procure a willing participant for this sex?
There were some vibes from the host, so I'm like, all right, well, let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
We do all the nasties. I've actually
So you took her. This is the host.
The host. I've snatched her away.
You snatched her away. You take her to her. Are you looking for your phone?
Yeah.
It's under the couch.
It's under the couch. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I've snatched her away from the party. This is also like 3:00 in the morning. You know, we're winding down.
I'm thinking it's still early evening.
It was time.
Okay.
And then, goddamn, I sent you some messages. What's the time code on these messages? 3. Okay. Yep, the messages that I sent you was 5:12 a.m.
Yeah, you go.
Okay. And then she drew a photo of me throwing up on my own leg. She got a pen and she drew a picture of me throwing up.
Yes.
I said, my friend drew me throwing up right after I had sexual with her. Oh. And then I just said, I am the king of beer. Yeah.
The king of beer.
Yeah.
Man, I got.
And then I sent you a bunch of photos of both of us.
Yeah. She's cute too. She's a cute girl.
She's lovely.
Yeah, I like that.
And then I've made a mistake again yesterday with, here's the thing. We've talked about this before. Love fucking with hot people because I've never been fucked with before.
Of course.
Everything is handed to them on a silver platter. I like to give them a bronze one.
You like to dish a burn.
Yeah. So she sent me a message. This is an attractive woman. This is like an 8.
Cutie.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Yeah.
You know, I think she was like 21.
Now, is this the same girl from the party? Is it a different girl?
No, this is someone completely left the field. This is on Tinder. She just messaged me. She matched with me.
Yeah.
Within like a minute, I get a message from this girl.
Nice.
She just says, there's a photo of me on Tinder where I'm riding a scooter, a 50cc scooter, in a cowboy hat, smoking a cigarette with sunglasses on,
I know this
shooting
picture.
a gun, and
Yes.
I'm wearing a shirt that has Bugs Bunny having sex on it.
That's a great picture.
It's a wonderful photo.
Yeah.
So, and it's honestly a conversation starter. It works very well for me.
Yeah.
She sent me a message. She said, "What can you ride better, the scooter or me?" So she's
It's very...
going for it.
Yeah.
This is a loss-free game. You know, I'm an attractive woman. This is any man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send him something suggestive, and
what he does with it.
It'll be on for young and old.
Yeah.
He can pick it up, or I mean, he'll pick it up.
He'll pick it up.
Of course, he's gonna pick it up.
All they all do. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think she's looking for sleazy guys. I mean, she's assuming that you're going to be into this kind of talk. Honestly, I wouldn't like that kind of talk.
No.
A girl sends me, "What do you ride better, the scooter or me?" I say, "Well, firstly, the scooter, obviously, because otherwise it'd be a picture of me riding you." You know what?
Yeah,
you
I
know?
have way more experience on the scooter.
Also, I feel like, you've got no brakes. That's the other problem.
You're going too fast riding.
You're not
the game.
even technically a vehicle. And who says I want to have sex with you? It's very presumptuous. Anyway.
Imagine if I wrote. If I said
Oh, you
that,
couldn't. Oh,
I'd
no,
go to jail.
No, you couldn't.
Deservedly.
You couldn't. It's very, very, very crude.
So she
But I think it's
said-
very crude for anyone. I don't think it's just like that would be rude if you were a guy. It's like,
No.
she's being rude.
Yeah,
she's
it's-
being fucking rude.
It's from
Yeah.
the left of field.
Yeah.
So she said, "What can you ride better, the scooter or me?" So I just said, "Wouldn't you be riding me, or is this a pegging scenario?" And then within
Pegging for play if you're playing at home is when the woman puts an implement into the man's ass during intercourse.
yeah, I think it's traditionally the strap.
The strap on.
Yeah.
You strap something on. It's not even my birthday.
Yeah, like, what are
Hold
you,
still.
What are you doing?
Right. So you've said, is this wouldn't you be riding me, or is this some type
Yeah.
of pegging situation?
It's a grammatical issue more than anything else.
Yeah, I like it.
And then within like 10 seconds, she just responds, "You had your chance and you fucked it."
And that was it?
Well, I mean, because I'm in the
very
right.
funny.
She fucked up the message.
Yeah, he's talking rude to you. Yeah.
I just said, you tried. And then
You tried, yeah.
She got defensive. She's like, "You failed." And I said, "I'll take the scooter."
Yeah.
And
Can't
then-
you tell I like riding scooters?
Yeah, she's out. Scooter's back in.
Good. Because frankly, what's she looking for? She's looking for like a grubby guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I get sex talk and I think it's fine. I'm vanilla. Like, I'm vanilla.
You just don't carry on. That's the number
Yeah.
one rule. No carrying on.
Don't carry on. We don't like it.
No.
You don't need to because you're already a hot girl, so you don't have to do that.
Hot
Just
girls
be
that
nice.
carry on radiate a kind of need for acceptance.
Yeah, exactly. It's a what's it called? Like a low self-esteem thing.
Like an inferiority complex. Kind
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? You're making life harder for yourself. Your life's so easy that you're throwing spanners in your own works,
of.
right?
Yeah, you're up in the
It
difficulty.
reeks of, privilege, frankly. It reeks of privilege. It's like, my life is so easy. I like to trip over shit sometimes just so I know what it's like to fall down, because my whole life everyone's just elevated me, and success is just, and offers and opportunities just present themselves in front of me all the time. And I think some people, not just women but men as well, born into very positive situations with a lot of positive people around them, flunk out and just fail. They let it get to them so much that they internalize this sense of everything being so fucking easy. It starts out when they're young. They start putting obstacles in their way just to make life interesting, and they fucking become addicted to the struggle. You're never going to see, people who are really struggling put obstacles in their way. That's not how it's done. But these fucking people, and I know people like that. In fact, we both know someone like that, being someone very close to me. I won't get into it. But this guy has just had every opportunity, and just continuously fucks up, and it hurts. It's annoying because I know so many people who would love to have that type of privilege and that type of opportunity in their lives, and don't have it, and they worked so hard, and they're going to fail anyway because they're fucking hopeless. This cunt, nah. Difficult to watch someone you care about eat their own shit all the time.
Right.
Like
the beans guy.
Like the beans guy. Getting high off your own jizz. It's a sometimes food.
I mean, that's what I like about the way that we operate.
Right.
Because we know how hard to push ourselves And we've operated in a very unsustainable way for decades.
Yes.
Fucking up every opportunity we've been given and
Yes.
bouncing off whatever walls we can find.
Sure.
And we never stop winning. It's bizarre. Everything we've...
What you gonna do?
I've always landed on my feet and I've fucked up it all.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
And for other people, they have the opposite of the Midas touch. Everything they touch turns to shit.
You need the beast's touch.
Oh, you need the fucking beast's touch. A little dash of, fuck the whole world and everything in it, and I don't care what happens.
Yeah.
What it really is, the beast's touch is the dash of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
You're adding an element.
You can't be afraid of the flame.
No, that's right. And you're moving toward disaster, which somehow raises the stakes.
Yeah.
Things get interesting, and when things get interesting, people, you get creative. It's like anything. A technical problem that has no given obvious solution forces creativity.
You ever drifted?
Yes.
What you do is once you're sliding, you're not getting out of the slide. You
No.
got to commit.
You have to commit
the move.
to the slide. You actually power on. You push
to
down on
power
that
through.
accelerate.
You've already
Yeah,
started.
yeah.
You can't finish now.
Oh, dude, I love it. My car is a highly driftable car. You got
It's an all-wheel drive.
Yeah, you got to put it in the mode though.
Oh, you got two-wheel drive? mode?
No, you change the mode, which sends all the power to the back two wheels.
Okay.
You know what that does? When you change, my car's all-wheel drive, right? It's a Subaru WRX, and when you press the button that puts it in sports mode, it sends 80% of the drive to the back two wheels.
Huh.
And that's how it works.
Nice.
That's sports mode, so you can drift it.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Because once you're sideways, even though the front two wheels are essentially pulling you out of the drift, you've still got 80% drive there. So you really have to flick it sideways. Once it's past its equilibrium, then you can drift it, even though the front two wheels are like pulling you out of the drift.
My car's got Snorks mode,
Ooh.
which the gear stick in the center console goes down for the axis. You ever get the snorkel?
Snorks mode!
You ever get the snorkel on the Rex?
I've had a snorkel. I had a snorkel in a car. Never had a snorkel in a WRX.
You got to get on that.
That's
the good thing about automatics. That should be the new pitch for autos. It's like, hey, this is a sports car. I know. It's an automatic. I know. Okay,
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
You ever had a bit of snorkel in an 86?
Oh, shit.
Give it a crack, James.
This one's got Snorks mode.
Yeah.
Love Snorks mode. I have never had sex in my car, but my lady love, like the love of my life, who, obviously ran away to Europe, she left me. But before she left, she very much wanted to do sex in the back of the car. And for a month, she was saying, I'd love to do sex in the back of the car. For months.
Advent calendar.
Just for ages. And I just never did. I was always just, I'm so vanilla. I'm just like, oh, yeah, we'll get around to it, whatever. And then we just never did. And now she's gone. And
That was the reason?
I don't think that's the reason. But, dude, they're leather seats. And it's not, the leather is fine. It's the stitching. It's the stitching on the leather seats that you don't want clam jam on those stitchings, because it'll if I had my time again, fuck the chairs, like it would be fine. If I had my time again, if I could turn back time, I'd give what I've got to you. It'd be 5.5 inches of pleasure.
In the Subaru! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to our program.
Thank you.
We'll be back again next week.
Bye.